It's finally here, August 16th, one of the most spiritually charged and emotionally intense days of the year. This isn't just a date. It's a divine checkpoint, a moment for reflection, alignment, and transformation. The energy is heightened, and everything you think, feel, or choose carries deeper meaning right now. In the lead up to this day, life may feel more intense. Old wounds could resurface, and people close to you may trigger emotions not to harm you, but to reveal what still need healing. This isn't chaos or punishment. It's divine alignment in motion. The universe is asking, are you truly ready for what you've been praying for? And your answer won't come from your words. It'll show in your reactions. Can you stay calm when misunderstood? Choose peace over ego? Show grace instead of defensiveness. This is your chance to rise. Not by suppressing your truth, but by expressing it with wisdom, not wounds. If emotions stir, let them move through you. Trust the process. You're not being tested to break, you're being refined to grow. The veil is thin. Your soul is speaking, and the universe is listening. Let August 16th be the day you embody the healing you've been seeking. I'll explain how to recognize this moment and what to do about it shortly. But first, if this is already resonating with you, go ahead and like this video, subscribe for more spiritual insight, and drop 777 in the comments as a sign that you're ready to align and receive the protection meant for you. After all, August 16th is not just another date marked on the calendar. It holds a quiet power, one that many people overlook in the rush of everyday life. But if you take a moment to slow down and truly listen, you might realize that this day has been uniquely prepared by nature, almost as if it was written into your life script for a reason. In a world that's constantly moving, buzzing with noise and weighed down by stress, there are rare moments when time seems to pause, moments that are not coincidences, but quiet whispers from the universe nudging us towards something greater. This particular Saturday, August 16th, is one of those rare opportunities. For some, it will pass unnoticed, just like any other day. But for others, for the ones who are awake, who sense that there's something deeper happening beneath the surface, it could become the turning point they've been waiting for. And if your heart has led you to this moment, reading these words or watching that video, then perhaps you are one of those people. Perhaps this message has found you not by accident, but by divine design, that there's something beautiful about realizing that not everything in life is ours to control. From our first breath to our final goodbye, life unfolds in ways we can't always predict or understand. We often believe we are steering the ship, but in truth, much of our journey is guided by a force greater than ourselves. Whether you call it God, the universe, or nature, it speaks to us in signs, in stillness, in unexpected moments of clarity. But the question is, are we paying attention? Most of the time, we miss those messages not because they aren't being sent, but because we've forgotten how to listen. We've drowned them out with noise, distraction, and the constant pressure to keep up. Yet every so often, a day like August 16th arrives, carrying with it the chance to begin again, to step back, reflect, and choose a new path. And when you feel a shift in your spirit or a sense of peace as this date approaches, don't ignore it. That feeling could be your personal signal, your invitation to let go of what no longer serves you and embrace something more meaningful. Look around you, and you'll see that nature never acts without intention. Even the animals, so often overlooked in their simplicity, are deeply connected to the natural rhythm of life. They don't question, overthink, or betray their instincts. They move in harmony with the seasons and often sense things far before we do. It's no coincidence that people who live closely with animals often speak of feeling more grounded, more in tune with the world. There's something pure in their presence, something that reminds us of how far we've drifted from our own truth. If you have a pet, you already know what it means to love and be loved without condition. Animals don't wear masks or speak in double meanings. They don't pretend to care or offer empty words. Their loyalty is real, their emotions genuine. Unlike many human relationships, they don't come with the complications of ego, betrayal, or pretense. And in a world where trust has become a rare commodity, the silent companionship of a pet can be more healing than 1,000 hollow conversations. So as August 16th draws near, take a moment to reflect, not just on what you want to achieve, but on who you want to become. Use this day as a sacred pause, a reset point. Maybe it's time to realign with your purpose, or simply to sit quietly and listen for whatever message might be waiting for you. Nature never forces, it only invites. And when you respond with awareness, you begin to flow with life rather than fight against it. This day could be the beginning of something extraordinary. You just have to be willing to see it, feel it, and trust it. After all, life doesn't always give second chances, but it often gives subtle signs. The question is, are you ready to read them? Humans often set their goals driven by greed, selfishness, or love. These powerful emotions shape our decisions and actions, but unfortunately, many people end up learning only how to hurt others, how to play with feelings, and how to make others cry. It's a painful reality of human relationships, how easily trust can be broken, how deeply wounds can be inflicted. But here's something important to remember. No action, no hurt caused, goes unnoticed. There is a divine presence, God, the ultimate witness, who watches everything with complete awareness. Every tear you've shed, every injustice you've faced, every moment someone has caused you pain, nothing slips past that higher power. When the right time comes, everything will be accounted for, and those who have made you suffer will be held responsible down to the very last drop. This truth offers a quiet strength, a hope that justice is more than human judgment. It is universal and inevitable. There is a profound and ancient connection between God and nature, a sacred relationship that governs the world around us. Have you ever seen a day that wasn't followed by night? Or a night without the promise of dawn? It's simply impossible. This cycle, this unending rhythm, reveals that there is an invisible force at work, a divine power that orchestrates the entire natural world. It is a force that moves with intention and wisdom, guiding the seasons, the stars, and the very life within us, aligning everything according to a higher will. This power is not random. It is purposeful and full of meaning. Humans haven't always existed on this planet. Long before we arrived, nature gave countless other creatures the chance to live, to thrive, and to play their roles on Earth. From tiny insects to majestic animals, each species was given its time and place. But now it is humanity, the most intelligent and capable of all species, that holds dominion over this planet. And with this power comes great responsibility. We are not just inhabitants, we are caretakers, stewards of the world and its future. Today, right now, is a call for you to awaken. It's a moment to shift your perspective and begin doing something different, not just for the world, but for yourself. Those who once caused you pain, who made you cry, who doubted or hurt you, they are about to witness a transformation. The day is coming when they will see a new version of you, a stronger, wiser, more resilient self. They might even long to have you back in their lives, but the power to reclaim your peace lies entirely with you. And what is the key to this transformation? It's simply learning to understand and embrace the hidden messages that nature constantly sends us. Nature speaks in whispers, the rustling leaves, the changing winds, the silent patience of the trees, and the steady rhythm of the waves. These are not just random phenomena. They are lessons woven into the fabric of our existence. When you tune in, when you start applying these lessons in your daily life, you begin to align with the universe's flow. You start to move away from pain and confusion and step into clarity and peace. It's a gentle reminder that growth and healing come not from resisting life's challenges, but from embracing them and learning from them. So let this day mark a new beginning for you, a day when you choose to listen more deeply, to act with kindness, to heal old wounds, and to rise above the hurt caused by others. Your journey is not just about survival. It's about thriving in harmony with a natural order, understanding that the divine watches over you, and that every tear and every trial is part of a greater plan leading you toward your true self. Remember, your strength doesn't lie in retaliation or bitterness, but in your ability to rise above, to forgive, and to grow. When you do, you honor not only yourself, but the sacred connection you share with the divine and the world around you. This is your time to shine, to reclaim your peace, and to step boldly into the life you were meant to live. It's so important to stay far away from any thoughts of revenge or holding on to grudges. When your mind keeps circling around thoughts like, they hurt me, or they said this about me, it might feel small or even natural at first. But over time, these thoughts build up into a kind of invisible cage, a mental trap that's hard to break free from. When you're caught in that cycle, it becomes almost impossible to open your mind to new ideas, fresh perspectives, or positive changes. It's like carrying around a heavy weight on your shoulders that slows you down, drains your energy, and blurs your vision for what's truly possible in life. Instead, try to gently shift your focus. Start to notice the good that exists all around you, the kindness in a stranger's smile, the beauty of a quiet moment, or the support of someone who truly cares. When you make a conscious effort to see these positive things, something incredible begins to happen. Your whole world starts to change. The heaviness lifts, and you begin to attract more light and hope into your life. It might sound too simple or even a little unbelievable, but if you reflect on your own past, you'll find proof. Remember those times when you faced challenges, but eventually found peace or joy again. Those moments weren't accidents. They were signs that good things can grow even from difficult soil. This coming Saturday, August 16th, is a special day, one filled with powerful energies swirling through the universe. Both positive and negative forces are at play, constantly influencing what we experience. When we let ourselves get stuck in negative thoughts and emotions, it's like turning away from the sunlight on a cloudy day. We miss the chance to soak in the positive energy that could lift us up. And when we miss that, problems tend to repeat themselves, like a song stuck on replay. The same worries, the same doubts, the same pain keeps circling us until we choose to break the cycle. One of the most healing steps you can take right now is to recognize the people who truly belong in your life, the ones who care deeply for you, who listen without judgment, and who stand by you through thick and thin. Hold space for these people in your heart. Sure, misunderstandings and disagreements may come up because no relationship is perfect. But the important thing is that these bonds are built on genuine care and respect, and those things can help you navigate rough patches with grace. These relationships don't happen by chance. There's a deeper purpose behind the people who come into our lives. Nature, fate, or whatever you believe in, something brings them to us for a reason, to teach us, support us, or simply to walk alongside us. And when it comes to those who have hurt you deeply, the burden of carrying resentment or anger is entirely yours to bear, and it's a heavy one. Instead of holding on to that pain, try to leave their judgment to a higher power. Call it God, the universe, karma, or whatever feels right to you. Trust that justice, in its own time and way, will take care of things. You don't need to carry the stress and weight of their actions inside your mind or heart. Your energy is precious, and it's meant for your own life, your own growth, and your own dreams. Remember, your life is not meant to be lived as a mere shadow or a small, insignificant creature crawling through the dirt. You were given this life to shine, to create, to love, and to grow. Don't let anyone or anything steal that light from you. Embrace the freedom that comes from releasing negativity and opening your heart to the good that's waiting for you. When you do, you'll find a peace and strength inside you that no one can take away, a peace that transforms not just your world, but the worlds of those around you too. God has chosen us. There must be a deeper, special purpose woven into the fabric of our existence, something meaningful that goes beyond the everyday. It's as if the universe, in its vast wisdom, has set us on a path meant uniquely for us. A journey with lessons, growth, and a destiny that only we can fulfill. To live fully, it becomes essential to pay close attention to the subtle signs and messages that life gently places before us. These signs are like whispers from a higher power, guiding us towards discovering the true essence of our purpose and helping us align with the path we were meant to walk. Certain days hold a significance that we might not immediately realize. Take today, August 16th, for instance, a Saturday infused with energies that are rare and powerful. On days like this, the universe seems to open a door, offering us unique signals and opportunities that don't come around often. These moments invite us to pause, tune in, and truly listen, not just with our ears, but with our hearts and souls. When we become receptive, we start noticing subtle shifts around us, a chance encounter that sparks inspiration, a quiet feeling of clarity in the midst of confusion, or even the gentle nudge of intuition guiding our next step. Recognizing these signs isn't always easy. They don't shout or demand attention. Instead, they arrive softly, often disguised in everyday moments. But when we take the time to absorb their meaning and consciously apply them to our lives, something remarkable begins to unfold. It's as though the world itself starts to move in harmony with our inner awakening. People who once kept their distance may begin to draw closer, sensing the change in our energy. Those who once harbored criticism or spoke harshly may find themselves speaking words of appreciation and respect. These transformations don't happen overnight. They are gradual, unfolding like the petals of a delicate flower, but they are deeply rooted in the shifts we allow ourselves to embrace. What makes this process even more profound is the understanding that these signs come directly from nature and a universe sent exclusively for us. Nature has singled us out, chosen us to receive these messages because we are ready. It's an invitation to step into a fuller version of ourselves, to shed old doubts and fears, and to rise with renewed purpose and clarity. However, it's also important to be mindful of how we interact with the world around us. Often, people find themselves pouring out their pain and sorrows to others, hoping for relief or comfort. While sharing can sometimes bring solace, there is a deeper truth to consider. When we broadcast our negativity and hurt too freely, Those heavy feelings ripple outward and can be absorbed not only by the people around us but by the very fabric of nature itself. This doesn't mean we should suffer in silence, but it reminds us to be cautious and intentional about where and how we release our struggles. The energy we put out shapes our experience, and carrying negative thoughts in the open air can sometimes give others unintended power to affect us negatively. Ultimately, the path to discovering our divine purpose requires balance, a gentle openness to receive the universe's messages, and a mindful approach to what we share and hold within. When we learn to listen to the subtle guidance that special days like August 16th bring, while protecting our inner peace from unnecessary burdens, we create a fertile ground for miracles. The kind of miracles that don't always come with fanfare, but quietly transform our lives from the inside out, illuminating our journey with hope, love, and profound meaning. And as we walk this path, we come to realize that being chosen by God isn't just a destiny. It's a sacred responsibility to live authentically, to grow courageously, and to shine our unique light brightly in the world. Everyone longs for that one extraordinary day in life, a moment when everything seems to align perfectly, revealing the deeper meaning and true purpose behind our existence. Such days are incredibly rare, and when they come, they feel like a gentle gift from the universe, reminding us of the magic woven into the fabric of our world. It's easy to overlook the elements around us, wind brushing softly against our skin, the gentle warmth of sunlight filtering through the leaves, or the serene glow of natural light. Yet these are not just ordinary phenomena. They are, in fact, sacred threads that hold the universe together, connecting us in subtle but profound ways. Through these natural forces, our thoughts, emotions, and energies silently converse with the cosmos, creating an invisible dialogue that nurtures our spirit and grounds our being. When we begin to see these wonders of nature not just as physical elements but as spiritual energies, a whole new world opens up. They carry within them a powerful ability to soothe and calm the restless mind, much like the loving embrace of a mother's comforting presence. In today's fast-paced and often stressful life, a peaceful mind is more than just a luxury. It is essential for our overall well-being. It allows us to rest deeply, rejuvenates our brain, sharpens our focus, and enables us to face life's challenges with clarity and resilience. Without mental peace, even the simplest tasks can feel overwhelming, and the constant noise of negative thoughts can weigh heavily on our hearts and souls. Instead of getting trapped in cycles of worry, fear, or resentment, it can be incredibly healing to step outside and immerse ourselves in nature's gentle embrace. Spending even a short time beside a flowing river or beneath a cascading waterfall can feel like a balm for the spirit. Try to listen to the rhythm of the water, the whisper of the breeze, the rustling of leaves, as if nature itself is speaking to you. Allow yourself to open up, to share your thoughts, or simply be silent in its presence. This connection, though quiet and subtle, has the power to renew and restore. It teaches us to live more freely and openly, reminding us that life is not meant to be a cage of worries but a flowing, vibrant journey. Even something as simple as a long drive along a quiet country road, with windows down and music or silence filling the car, can work wonders for the soul. It allows the mind to breathe, to wander away from everyday stress and into a space where creativity, peace, and insight can bloom. These moments of freedom and connection with the natural world often bring clarity to confusing situations, comfort to a troubled heart, and a gentle reminder that we are part of something much larger than ourselves. In embracing these experiences, we begin to align with the rhythm of life itself. We discover that true peace is not found in avoiding life's challenges, but in accepting and flowing with them, just like the wind and the sunlight that shape our world. It is in these simple yet profound moments that we glimpse the divine, feel the pulse of the universe within us, and move closer to living a life filled with purpose, joy, and deep fulfillment. Sometimes, life has a beautiful way of reminding us of the power of connection, especially the kind that takes us back to our roots. Reconnecting with a childhood friend can be more than just a nostalgic trip down memory lane. It can act as a powerful catalyst that reawakens positive energy within us. There's something incredibly pure and genuine about those early bonds, formed before the weight of the world settled in, and when we rekindle them, it's like opening a window to fresh air and sunlight in a room that had grown stale. Suddenly, life's colors seem brighter, challenges feel lighter, and even the simplest moments gain new meaning. It's a reminder that positivity often flows through the relationships that have stood the test of time or that reconnect us to our authentic selves. But here's the thing, these aren't just casual words or feel-good phrases we throw around lightly. To truly experience this renewal, it requires a deeper, almost sacred connection. What many call spiritual energy or divine connection is the unseen thread that binds our souls to something greater than ourselves. It's the quiet power that nudges us forward, the inner light that shines even in the darkest times, and the gentle whisper that encourages us to keep moving towards growth and healing. This energy isn't something we can force or fake. It's something we feel deeply and recognize with our hearts. So starting today, why not make a heartfelt promise to yourself? A promise to step out of old patterns and try something different, something that aligns with a higher purpose you feel stirring within. Life will always have its critics and naysayers, those who doubt, judge, or even try to pull us down. But it's important to remember that we don't need to waste our precious energy worrying about them. The natural order of things, whether you call it karma, fate, or simply the universe's way, has its own system for balancing accounts. Trust that justice and fairness will be served in their own time, without you having to carry that burden. Our true responsibility is much simpler yet profound, to stay focused on our own unique path, the one nature or the universe has carefully mapped out for us. This path is often illuminated through subtle signals, signs that come in the form of energies, dreams, coincidences, or even sudden feelings of clarity. These are messages meant specifically for us, guiding us toward the next step in our journey. The key is to become aware of these signs, to listen with an open heart, and to be patient. Sometimes, the universe waits for the perfect moment to reveal its plan or for us to gather courage to take action. When the right day comes, the day when everything feels aligned and ready, that's when we move forward with confidence and faith. And when we do, life has a beautiful way of unfolding in ways we never imagined possible. The energy shifts, doors open, relationships deepen, and we find ourselves stepping into a version of life that feels not only new but truly fulfilling. This process is ongoing, a dance between receiving the universe's signals and responding with intention and courage. Remember, the journey is as important as the destination. Every connection we make, every sign we recognize, and every step we take on this path adds layers of meaning and richness to our lives. So embrace the magic of reconnecting, the power of spiritual energy, and the wisdom of nature's timing. Trust in yourself, trust in the universe, and most importantly, trust in the incredible journey that lies ahead. May your day be wonderful. I'll be waiting for your reply. Please be sure to share your experience in the comment section.